Test. 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 Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. The ceremony is about to begin. refrain from crossing the parade band or crossing in front of your meeting area. If you must cross, please go to the far ends. Once you have reached the seating area, we ask that you remain seated, keeping the area directly in front of the bleachers clear. Feel free to take photographs and videos from anywhere in the seating area. We ask that you silence all electronic devices. Please look around you. Do not leave any trash. At the conclusion of today's ceremony, we ask that you exit the parade behind the bleachers. Thank you. The 3rd Marine Aircraft Wing Band was activated for service during World War II. Soon after the war ended, the band was deactivated and its members were sent to serve in Marine units in China and Hawaii. In 1952, the band was officially reactivated at Marine Corps Air Station Miami in support of the Korean conflict. The 3rd Marine Aircraft Wing Band moved to its current location at Marine Corps Air Station Miramar in January of 1999. The 3rd Marine Aircraft Wing Band is under the leadership of Chief Warrant Officer 2 Alexander Panos, Band Officer, and Master Gunnery Sergeant Devin Band, Bandmaster. Today, the band is led on the march by the Drum Major, Sergeant Jonathan Schneider, and is under the direction of the enlisted conductor, Sergeant Erica Sylvia Gonzalez. since the Marines from the Civil War side gang seized Old Town during the Mexican-American War in 1846. Marines have been stationed at the Recruit Depot since 1921, when most of the buildings to your front were constructed. These buildings, known as the Arcade, were designed by world-famous architect Bertram Goodhue. The Arcade is among 25 buildings that have qualified for inclusion on the National Register of Historic Medal, the Legion of Merit with Combat B for Valor, the Navy Combination Medal with Gold Star in lieu of Third Award, and the Purple Heart with Gold Star in lieu of Third Award. Private First Class Bruno continues the tradition of a long line of Marine Corps Bulldog mascots dating back to 1921, when Brigadier General Smedley's Butler appointed Sergeant Major Jiggs as the first Bulldog mascot for Marine Corps Barracks, Quantico. Private First Class Bruno is being escorted by the Office of Communication Strategy and Operations, Sergeant Jesse K. Carter Powell. Spiritual development plays an important part in the making of a United States Marine. Lieutenant Eliseo Morales, Chaplain Corps, United States Navy, will deliver the graduation prayer. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise.
Let us pray. Mighty One, we thank you for your presence here today. We thank you for the young men and women of Lima Company who came in as recruits and are leading as Marines. Through hard work and perseverance, they now join the family ranks of the finest fighting force on earth. Within each and every one of them runs a war-fighting spirit of a Marine that never gives up. May they take pride in the great accomplishment. We thank you for the friends and family who provided support through thoughts, prayers, and letters of encouragement. May they rejoice in this great celebration. We give you thanks for these drill instructors, for they have made Marines. Through leadership, discipline, and sacrifice, they have instilled within each and every one of them the honor, courage, and commitment that is woven into the very fabric of this Corps. It is because of these drill instructors that these new Marines can now live out the great honor traditions to always be faithful, first to fight, and most ready when the nation is least ready. Mighty One, we thank you for your presence once again, and as always, we ask that you continue to bless this Corps and country, now and always. In your holy name we pray. Amen.
Thank you. Please be seated.
Take your pulse.
Aye, sir.
The Commanding General, Marine Corps Recruit Depot, San Diego, welcomes you to what is a historical event in the life of a Marine, their graduation from boot camp. Approximately 40 weeks each year for the past 100 years, new Marines have departed San Diego for service with units of the Marine Corps around the globe. The primary mission of the Recruit Depot is to provide basic training to recruits enlisted west of the Mississippi, which represents approximately 51% of all applicants in the Marine Corps each year. The depot is also home to Recruiter School and Drill Instructor School. All of our efforts here are geared toward one end, producing America's finest fighting force, the United States Marine Corps. This morning, Company L, 3rd Recruit Training Battalion, Recruit Training Regiment will form and march in the parade. Following the pass and review, the graduating Marines will return front and center of the reviewing stand for final dismissal. The staff for today's parade is comprised of Marines from the Recruit Training Regiment. The Commander of Troops is First Sergeant Julio A. Aguayo, Company First Sergeant, Company L, 3rd Recruit Training Battalion. The Parade Adjutant is Sergeant Micah Shaw, Drill Instructor, Company L, 3rd Recruit Training Battalion, Recruit Training Regiment. The marching units are now being called to attention, and the Adjutant's command, Sound Adjutant's Call, will begin today's parade.
Forward!
parade of 504 of the graduating Marines from Company L. Among the 504 Marines are 2 Marines who displayed outstanding performances in 2 individually graded events. Private Cole B. Bank from Platoon 3,251 is the company high shooter, scoring a 339 out of 350. Private Christine M. Lopez from Platoon 3,249 is the most physically fit Marine, scoring a 293 out of 300 on the physical fitness test and a 300 out of 300 on the combat fitness test. They will be receiving awards from the Marine Corps Association and Foundation. Present today is the company honor graduates recruiter, Sergeant Oscar Cuba. Also present today is the primary marksmanship instructor with the platoon high shooting average of 220 out of 250 for platoon 3,250, Sergeant Carlos Leon Terraza. Recruit training is comprised of subjects required to produce basic Marines who function effectively in garrison, are trained in rudimentary individual field and combat skills, and practice the personal and professional traits which distinguishes them as Marines. Examples of these traits are discipline, the achievement of self-control and self-awareness which assures respect for authority, instant and willing obedience to orders, and the self-reliance to maintain or improve those traits which exemplify a Marine. Military bearing, consistently demonstrating military presence and personal awareness, as well as the proper wearing and maintenance of uniforms. Esprit de corps, acquiring the common spirit of the Marine Corps that inspires enthusiasm, devotion, pride, initiative, teamwork, aggressiveness, determination, moral courage, integrity, camaraderie, and the burning desire to work with and for others towards excellence in common goals. For 248 years, Marines have fought and won whenever and wherever the nation calls. In the harshest conditions, over the most brutal terrain, and against the most formidable enemies, Marines defend the ideals of freedom with grit and tenacity. Although battlefields change and capabilities evolve, history proves that true victory comes from the individual Marine with steeled resolve, the drive to overcome any obstacle, and the warrior spirit to fight on against all odds. It takes that steadfast faithfulness, semper fidelis, to war, country, and each other that abounds throughout our storied legacy. Marines today remain in combat or deployed throughout the world, confronting every challenge with courage, loyalty, and faithfulness. They are resolved to be the most ready when the nation is least ready. To defend freedom anytime and anywhere. To stand ready to aid those devastated by natural disasters. To pay tribute to those who have forged our proud legacy. And to honor the families and loved ones who faithfully stand beside us. For the Marines of Company L, today marks the end of the 13-week recruit training cycle. They have marched countless miles at Camp Pendleton, as well as on this parade deck, and have been trained as are all Marines as basic riflemen. In addition, due to an intensive physical training program, their strength and endurance have doubled since their arrival aboard the recruit depot. They are Marines, qualified to take their places in the ranks of the world's finest fighting organization. The platoons are now being aligned from left to right in order to get them into their exact positions for the parade. The next portion of the ceremony will be our national anthem. We welcome veterans and members of the armed forces to join us in rendering appropriate honors with a military salute. For guests who have not served in the military, it is proper etiquette during the national anthem to place their right hands over their hearts, and for those in the audience wearing headgear to remove it. Will the guests please rise for the presentation of the colors? At the command, post the colors. The color guard moves into position within the parade. This signifies that the entirety of the parade has been formed and is ready to be presented to the command.
Ready? Cut.
Following the command, parade rest. The parade adjutant will give the command sound off, which signals the band to parade forward of the assembled Marines while playing military marching music. The parade adjutant now presents the assembled command to the commander of troops.
Siri! 3,253! Now present! All present for Calif. Yes, sir.
At the command, officers center march. All unit commanders and gunboat bearers march to the front and center of the formation. Historically, it was at this point that commanding officers would issue orders and instructions to the unit commanders. Following this, the unit leaders would face about, return to their units, and pass the information along to their Marines. our nation's history, millions of men and women have earned the title United States Marine. Many who have helped shape our history join us here today. In keeping with the tradition of once a Marine, always a Marine, we would like to recognize them. At this time, those in the audience who have served as Marines, please rise. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for their dedicated service to corps and country. Thank you. Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, the battalion commander for 3rd Recruit Training Battalion, Lieutenant Colonel M. Matthew Phelps.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, family and friends, distinguished guests. On behalf of the Commanding General of Marine Corps Recruit Depot, San Diego, and the Western Recruiting Region, Brigadier General James A. Ryans, and the Commanding Officer of the Recruit Training Regiment, Colonel Peter M. Rumlard, it is my pleasure to welcome you to the graduation ceremony for Company L. It is also my distinct pleasure to welcome today's parade reviewing official, Master Gunnery Sergeant Harold B. Will Jr., whose impressive biography you will hear shortly. Master Gunnery Sergeant, we are honored to have you with us today. Now, before I talk about the incredible young people that you came to see graduate, I'd like to acknowledge a few groups of people who made their success possible. First, let me recognize those impressive Marines you see wearing the distinctive green campaign covers. They are, of course, the legendary Marine Corps drill instructors. Drill instructors are the critical element in the transformation of civilians into United States Marines. From the very moment a recruit arrives here, a drill instructor is with them 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, everywhere that they go. It takes a special Marine to be a drill instructor, and these Marines are extraordinary. Their impact on the Marines is permanent. Let's face it, of the thousands of people we meet in our lives, few will leave a lasting impression. But no Marine will ever forget the name, the face, or that gentle, loving voice of their drill instructor. Seated next to the reviewing stand today is a special group of people, another special group of people. These are the families of the officers and drill instructors of Lima Company. These families know firsthand the time, dedication, and sacrifice that it takes to make a Marine. They take on additional roles and responsibilities at home so that their Marines can be here focused on the mission. We couldn't do this without their love and support. Please join me in a round of applause for the families of Lima Company. Now, every one of these Marines' journey began with one of the hard-working Marine Corps recruiters that canvasses the nation on their mission to enlist the next generation of Marines. Today, Marine Corps Recruiting Command is represented by Sergeant Oscar Cubias of Recruiting Substation, Riverside, California. It was Sergeant Cubias who recruited our company honor graduate, Lance Corporal Joshua Velasco. Sergeant Cubias first recognized Lance Corporal Velasco's potential and offered him the opportunity to become a Marine. Outstanding job, Sergeant. Spent several weeks up north at Camp Pendleton with the talented instructors of Weapons and Field Training Battalion. There they learned combat and field skills, including marksmanship training, where they learned to engage targets with precision rifle fire at staggering distances out to 500 yards. Today, Weapons and Field Training Battalion is represented by Sergeant Carlos Leon Taraza. Sergeant Leon was the primary marksmanship instructor for our platoon with the highest shooting average, 3,250. Sergeant Leon, thanks for being here. Congratulations. Now let me talk a little bit about these incredible young people behind me. They are truly some of the best this nation has to offer. When they arrived here, they were young and fit, 19 years old on average, and in better shape than most people their age. Over 95% of them were high school graduates, and 5 had already earned college degrees. Beyond that, they demonstrated a courage and commitment that few of their peers could muster when they raised their right hand and they swore that solemn oath to support and defend the Constitution of the United States. They come from every expanse of the globe, in this case 12 different countries: Democratic Republic of Congo, Fiji, Ukraine, Brazil, and Vietnam. While some came from right across the street here in San Diego, but wherever they came from, it was a common goal that brought them together, the goal of becoming United States Marines. When these young people arrived here 3 months ago, they embarked on the world's most demanding entry-level training program when they stepped off the buses and onto our historic yellow footprints. Since then, they have been rigorously tested. They've been trained and evaluated in the attributes that make Marines unique in the world. They've learned battlefield-tested warfighting skills so that when this nation calls, they will be ready for the fight. We've hardened them by developing their physical and mental toughness so that they will never quit or give up against any odds. We've indoctrinated them in our core values of honor, courage, and commitment so that they'll be Marines of exemplary character in peace or at war. And we've instilled in them a bias for intelligent action so that as small unit leaders, they'll be able to decide, act, and communicate with their teams in the future operating environment in any climate or place. I hope that when you're reunited with your Marine, you notice a few changes. They should stand a little taller, look a little leaner. They'll look you in the eye, and they'll use some strange phrases like yes sir, yes ma'am. You won't have to tell them to clean up after themselves or finish a meal, and I promise you, they know how to make their beds. But behind those things is what I'm most proud of. That they've embraced our core values as their own. Through their courage in coming here. Through blood, sweat, and tears. Through physical, mental, emotional, and character transformation. They've fully committed themselves to serving our Corps, and I am honored to serve alongside them. Ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to present to you today 504 young people who can now and forever claim the title United States Marine. I'd ask you to forgive me while I address the formation behind me one last time. Good morning, Marines! You hear that? That is pure pride. Pride in themselves, pride in the title that they've earned. Now, Lima Company, I know when you arrived here several weeks ago, the last thing on your mind was standing here at graduation. More likely you were thinking, what in the world have I gotten myself into? And how do I get them to stop yelling at me? But here you stand today having accomplished something that most people would never dare attempt. When you get home this weekend on your well-deserved leave, people will be proud of you, as they should be. They'll look up to you. They'll be impressed and amazed at your transformation. Your friends will ask you how you did it. And when they ask you, I want you to take them for a walk. Right on down to your recruiter's office. Because I know your drill instructors would like to meet your friends. The world is a dangerous and chaotic place, and that's why we have you. But with this role comes responsibility. The essence of the Marine Corps is not in a piece of equipment or weapon system. It's in the warfighting spirit of individual Marines working together as a team. At its essence, war is a violent conflict of wills, of spirits, and so it is your spirit, your character, that matters the most. Our Corps' legacy of being first to fight and always faithful now rests with you for safekeeping. The Eagle Globe and Anchor that we handed you atop the Reaper as you finish the Crucible represents that legacy. And for as long as you wear it, you represent the entire history of our Corps and every Marine who came before you. Be proud of yourselves. Be proud of what you've accomplished. And as you go forward in your lives and careers, be worthy of the title that you've earned. On behalf of the officers, drill instructors, and all the support personnel here at Marine Corps Recruit Depot San Diego, let me be the first to wish you fair winds and following seas. Semper Fidelis Marines, and welcome to our Corps.
Now taking their position in the reviewing area is today's parade reviewing official, Master Gunnery Sergeant Harold B. Roll Jr., Communications Chief, 1st Marine Logistics Group, Camp Pendleton, California. He is accompanied by Sergeant Major John J. Miller, Sergeant Major, Recruit Training Regiment, Marine Corps Recruit Depot, San Diego.
Command and review. Yes.
Master Gunnery Sergeant Roll enlisted in the Marine Corps on 24 February 1997 and attended recruit training at Marine Corps Recruit Depot, Parris Island, South Carolina, and completed Communication Center Operator course and was designated a 2542 Communication Center Operator. He has served in a variety of challenging billets in numerous commands to include Communication Center Operator at Headquarters and Service Battalion, Marine Corps Base, Okinawa, Japan. Network Engineer and Radio Team Staff Non-Commissioned Officer in charge for Multinational Security Transition Command, Operation Iraqi Freedom. Communications Chief, Operations Chief, and Squadron Operations Chief for Detachment Alpha, Marine Wing Communications Squadron 18. Command Element S6 Communications Chief for the 31st Marine Expeditionary Unit. Master Gunnery Sergeant Roll currently serves as the Senior Enlisted Advisor for Warfighter Support Division and as the Marine Corps Tactical System Support Activity Communications Chief. His personal awards include the Joint Service Commendation Medal, the Navy and Marine Corps Combination Medal with 1 star, the Navy and Marine Achievement Medal with 1 star, and the Military Outstanding Volunteer Service Medal. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Master Gunnery Sergeant Harold B. Roll Jr.
Sir, the parade is forward. March, command and review. Aye, aye, sir. Stand. Carry. Sword.
The pass and review is a tradition within all military units, allowing the unit commander to formally inspect the unit under their charge. have completed their recruit training here in the past 100 years and have departed San Diego for combat in conflicts around the world, including places whose names are immediately associated with Marine courage and dedication. Names such as Guadalcanal, Tarawa, Iwo Jima, Busan, Incheon, Chosin Reservoir, Quezon, Way City, Lebanon, Grenada, Panama, Kuwait, Somalia, Fallujah, Ramadi, Marjan, Sangin, and our most current operations worldwide. This parade deck is rich in history and tradition, and no Marine trained here ever forgets its sights and sounds. Ladies and gentlemen, as the national flag passes directly in front of you, please rise. Once it passes, you may be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, the commander of troops, First Sergeant Peter A. White, and the regimental staff. America's finest young men and women with the basic knowledge and skills of function in a profession characterized by its own set of high values and tough standards. The most important thing we do in the Marine Corps is make Marines. The individual Marine is the Corps. That is what we do here. For the Marines graduating today, the long, arduous journey of the last 13 weeks is but a small step into the future of the Marine Corps. As they prepare to fill the ranks of our Corps, they do so with unquestionable support from the high ideals and standards of the United States of America and the United States Marine Corps. Although Company L prepares for their final dismissal from boot camp, their initial training is not over. Soon after graduation, they will report to the School of Infantry in Pendleton, California, where they will continue to be trained to serve as an effective member of a Marine Rifle Squad. The intense initial training every Marine undergoes is designed to instill a fundamental premise that every Marine is a lifer. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we would like to introduce to you the Marines responsible for ensuring the success of the difficult transition required to become a Marine. The company commander is Captain Sean B. Kiernan. The company first sergeant is First Sergeant Julio Aguayo. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in a round of applause for the company staff of Company L. The next portion of the ceremony will be the traditional function of retiring the guidons.
Guide! Center! Park!
The guidons have been carried by the platoons throughout recruit training and are being retired to symbolize the disbandment of platoons. All similar units in the Marine Corps carry such guidons, which identify the unit and are a source of pride
Hey! Forward! Arch! Order! Get up!
The guidons will now be returned to the drill instructors. The honor graduates will now be presented a plaque by the battalion commander, Lieutenant Colonel M. Matthew Phelps, and the battalion Sergeant Major, Gerardo E. Trevino. Ladies and gentlemen, please hold your applause until all honor graduates have been recognized.
Present! Out! Order! Out!
The honor graduate for platoon 3249 is Private First Class Alon J. Swami from Puyallup, Washington. The honor graduate for platoon 3250 is Private First Class Alan Dietrich from Miami, Florida. The honor graduate for platoon 3251 and the series honor graduate is Private First Class Cole Penn from New London, Wisconsin. The honor graduate for platoon 3253 is Private First Class Maria Pacheco Basilio from Salinas, California. The honor graduate for platoon 3254 is Private First Class Leonardo C. Alves from Niterói de Janeiro. And the honor graduate for platoon 3255 and the company honor graduate is Lance Corporal Joshua Velasco from Riverside, California. Lance Corporal Velasco is also the recipient of the Chesty Puller Award for his outstanding meritorious performance while in recruit training. Ladies and gentlemen, the honor graduates of Company L.
Company First Sergeant reporting as ordered. Aye, aye, sir.
The company first sergeant will now give the command to the senior drill instructors to dismiss their platoons. Needless to say, this will be the most welcome command they have received throughout recruit training.
Senior drill instructor! Dismiss your platoon!